Thank you guys first for coming here today, and I want to thank you so much for responding to this call so that we can have this conversation. This is a very big week for us, the organizers of the prestigious annual government national event called the LUO Festival. And the reason why I called you here is just to tell you the status of the event, what we are planning to do, what we are going to offer the people, and what people should expect at the LUO Festival. First of all, is just to thank the LUO Festival fans for having been patient enough from the first time we cancelled events, and some people even started saying that we had used their money, ate their money, and there's no event that will be coming. But here we are on the 27th at the Ngong Racecourse. We will be having the annual LUO Festival going down. It is big, it is huge, because every single person who had booked their ticket on the last festival, their tickets are valid, and all they need is to show up at the event, and it will happen. We also have had issues about security, about our venue. This is the first time we're having the LUO Festival at the Ngong Racecourse. We had tried booking the carnival at that time, but when we went, they had already been booked. That is where we've had the past 9 LUO festivals, and we felt very sad that the venue had been booked. Actually, the carnival, immediately we announced that we are going to Ngong Racecourse, tried to reach out, that said that cancelled the event at the carnival, can we go? But at that time we had already paid at Ngong Racecourse. But that was before Adenkule Gold event, and from the Adenkule Gold event, there are issues of security and Ngong Racecourse, but I want to assure you that we've done everything possible to make sure that everyone at the LUO Festival will be safe. We have police, we have bouncers, and this time we've even added Maasais and with bows and arrows. So if you are a thief, please come to LUO Festival. If you think you are a thief and you want to steal from people, come and try that nonsense at LUO Festival. I want to assure everyone that will come to LUO Festival that we've done every single thing to make sure that LUO Festival is safe, it is well secured. Everyone who comes at LUO Festival will live safe, sound, and all. We are working with police at Langata Police Station, in the current police station. We are working with over 100 bouncers who are going to secure the whole place. And apart from that, we've got 40 Maasais with the bows and arrows who will be walking around the parking and just looking for any weird looking person. We have the anti-terror police who will also be checking out every single car that comes in at the LUO Festival. And I repeat, if you're a thief, come and try that nonsense at LUO Festival. You will not go home feeling very well in your body. You will have a lot of problems with your body. I think it will take you a week or 2. If you're not married, you'll take for surgeries everywhere. Mwili itakuwa inauma kabisa. So guys, this is just to assure you that we've done everything possible to make sure that the LUO Festival is safe. Now, what makes this one different? You remember the LUO Festival has always only had VIP and VVIP tickets. This is the first time we have just one ticket that goes for 2,000 bob. Why don't we have a VVIP ticket? Remember, the first LUO Festival was supposed to be a drive-in event. We were supposed to just have a drive-in event, and there was no VIP or anything. We can't come back and tell people that, you know what, for that VVIP thing, you have to add money or anything. So we've decided to create a whole VVIP experience for everyone who will come. We have A1 sound, we have an A-frame coming out, we have a spider tent coming out, we have the red carpet, we have the red filling, and everything is huge. And the lineup is even crazier. We have the top Oangla artists, the top Rumba artists, and everyone coming for LUO Festival is going to have an experience like no other. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what makes this even more special is the fact that, you know what, we have MCs that have never been hosting the event before. But then again, because of all this media team coming out, the security, the experience, we're going to have an amazing, amazing event. The event goes down this Saturday from 2 p.m. until curfew is over. That is, if it's today, we will go home tomorrow. If you come on Saturday, Sunday is the day that we are going home. We have all the licenses, we have NEMA, we have police, we have county, this is a national event, and everybody knows now that this thing is going down. People have told me, can you also organize Kamba Festival, organize... I don't know how to organize all those ones. All we can do as Arena Media, the people who puts up LUO Festival, is just to tell you how it is done. But for now, come and see opulence, come and see amazingness, come and see people landing with choppers as if they are bicycles, come and see planes. For the first time we have a runway. Planes will land on Gong Road. We will have people jumping. We'll have amazingness. Please come to LUO Festival. If you have any question, ask it now or forever remain silent. Okay, this is the MP of Langata in Kano.
Let's go for the interview. Let's go bit by bit.
All right.
Let's start.
Okay, my question is concerning Akode. A few weeks ago we
yes.
saw her. Amekupatia some demands.
Yes.
Kuja kwa LUO Fest.
Yes.
Umezifikisha wapi ama zita?
Akode is the biggest problem I have in my life. She's my sister and I love her so much. Akode's bill alone has now got us to almost 2 to 4 million shillings as one artist. First, she has refused to be put in the posters with other artists. She wants her own poster. Akode wants a fully branded chopper to drop her. She wants a full bed. You know, she'll be leaving Dubai. She has a performance in Dubai on the 26th. So she leaves that performance and fly in to JKIA. Then from JKIA, the chopper will pick her to come and sleep at the event. She wants a full bedroom at the event. She wants her own security. She wants 20 bottles of Bel Air. She wants, Akode wants
60 towels.
I think 64 towels. Akode wants, all of them are white. She wants 40 bonsas. She wants, Akode, you are my sister, but I hate you. Because now you've taken every single coin that I had. But then we've had amazing team from Chandaria. You know, she's the brand ambassador of Rosie. Rosie, who have now taken almost the whole cost. So I'm not paying Akode everything. She has already been paid. That is how beautiful the team from Chandaria and Rosie Tissue. You know, I'm the brand ambassador of Velvex. Do you know how it was hard for me to accept Rosie to be the sole sponsor of Akode? But Akode will be there. She'll land straight from Dubai. From Dubai, chopper will pick her from the airport. From the airport, straight to her put up tent at. She has a 6x6 bed at the event, so she will sleep until at 10 when she comes out to perform. She has her own toilet, she has her own kitchen, she has her own chef, she has all these things happen. I don't know why. Akode, why do you do this to me? I will cry, what if...
My name is Emily Mbai from EMM Online, and I have 2 questions. First of all, concerning your story, Akode, do you, in your personal opinion, think that that's the trend we should take in treating our artists, your exclusivity? Now, Pia, my second question is about the people who had paid for the VVIP tickets, because some people want that exclusive experience. Don't you feel like they might feel cheated?
Number one.
Yes.
I want all artists to know they should be having their own riders. I've brought artists in this country, and before you bring them, they send you everything that they want. I think Akode has set a good pace of what you want, so that you don't cry at backstage at your Kenyan promoters treated me like this, like this. The question is, did you ask on how you wanted to be treated? So you will be treated on how you ask. If you ask for 80 towels, the question is, when you got there, did you get the 80 towels? Did you get your drinks? Did you get your bed? Did you get your toilet? Did you get the flowers that you requested? Did you get the right sound? Did you get everything? Now, I think Akode has done very well by setting up. And this is to all Kenyan artists. Please request for your own rider. It's called the technical rider. It shows everything that you want before a performance. And we've met every single rider of all the artists that are performing on that day. All right, there's nobody who had paid for a VVIP ticket. I want to repeat. The first event was supposed to be a drive-in event where all you needed was to come with your car and perform and leave, and enjoy the show and leave. But we can't go back and tell people that now we are putting a VVIP event. So everybody will be the same, everybody will be okay, but we want to give everyone a VVIP treatment. The red carpet, the haze, you know how we always do this event. So there will be nobody lower or nobody upper than the other one. It is 2,000 bob and everybody has paid 2,000 bob because we can't tell people to add money for a VVIP treatment. So it is upon us to give everybody a VVIP class.
Yes, Jalango, it's Peter Nzeki. My question is, there have been claims that you've used favoritism in the artists that you've chosen for the festival. It's not all inclusive as people might thought. What are your thoughts on this?
Wow. I've never decided on who I choose to perform at LUO Festival. I've always gone with what the people ask. If you've seen it on the LUO Festival pages, we always ask, who do you want to be on board? So we have Emma Jalango, who is one of the top LUO artists. We have Prince Inda, who's just released a song with Bahati called Adhiambo. That is huge. We have Elisha Tutu, the man behind Paroganya Subae. We have Breezy, the writer of the person who wrote the song My Jaber with Heart the Band, and he has also done the song Heranyalo Sandi, you know that one?
Yeah.
Then we have Osito Kale, the man who made the president stand up during that time. We have the ladies there. We have like 4 ladies coming up. We have crazy lineup. And also we can't have everyone on board because we are also in business, not charity.
Thank you so much for the chance. My name is Don from the Online TV. And my question is, I was checking on Akothe's pages, and I saw that she was sick.
Yes.
Do you have the confirmation that now she's okay to perform?
If you are still in that page, you can actually confirm that she's okay now. She's swimming in her White House in Mombasa. So just go back to that page. Akothe is okay. She's swimming in her home in Mombasa. She will also be swimming in Rongo. She can also swim in Nairobi. She's okay, and Akothe is ready for this event.
Thank you very much, Jalas, for having us. My name is Duncan from Nairobi TV.
Okay.
My question is a little bit off from the Saturday event,
Yes.
LUO Festival. It's about Langata.
Okay.
The cost of living in Langata inaenda juu specifically because bei za nyumba ziko juu. Bedsitter, a common bedsitter in Langata goes for around 10k, but the same a bedsitter with the same conditions in Thika Road is 5,000. Now, what are you going to do about
The first thing you have to know, there's 2 things that determines the prices of houses in Nairobi. The closer you are to town, the expensive the house, the cheaper the fare. The farther you go, the cheaper the house, the expensive the fare. Langata is a very special place, and is a very special place in my heart. From the time I lived in Southlands, in the slums in Southlands with David Alewa, who was my boss there for almost 2 years. But then again, Langata has also been ranked as the most affluent and the most expensive place to live. Because either you live in Karen, you live in Southlands, you live in South Sea, you live in high-rise. So it's a very big disparity. You can find a bedsitter in Langata for 5,000, depending on where you are. You know, people just see Langata as Langata Road. Do you know Langata has 5 wards? Karen is a ward in Langata. South Sea is a ward in Langata. High-rise, Nairobi West and Mugumoini. So it depends on where you went to look for a house. I can take you to Langata and get you a bedsitter for 5,000. Next question, please. Don, you've already asked a question. You have. Somebody else?
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Carolina Nyambura, and the last time that we were Moran, you said for the online media, the entry will be free for us. Can you confirm for us?
All I need to know is to have a list. My manager Lisa is here. I don't know why you've never interviewed this lady who is my manager. This is Lisa, who is my manager, and she's the boss of my life. All I need you guys is to give me a list of everybody who will come with a specific media house. There'll be 1 entry per person, because if I see all these people, this is like 40 people. If all of you had to pay times 2,000, that would have been 80,000. Sasa 80,000 muikule muende bure. But I promise you that everybody from the online medias, because I believe that this is the future. You people will have access to either stream for free, you'll have access to interview the artists, you'll have access to do everything.
Asante.
And apart from that, you'll also have food and drinks, only if you pay. Thank you.
So, Jalas, I have a question.
Go ahead.
There is a time you put a lengthy caption,
Okay.
a lengthy post kwa Instagram yako.
Saying what?
Ukisema kwamba when young
Keep it low for
people are elected to parliament, young people, wakielektiwa wanaenda wanakuwa entrenched into the system, and they do not work for the, for the young people as they promised. Then ukienda kumalizia ukasema you hope, so quote unquote, you hope you won't change. Okay? So nikaona pale watu wana comment wakisema Jalango is not even assuring us that he will not change, but ana hope. What can you say about that?
I don't hope I won't have to change. You know, most of the people go there to look for power, look for the name. You look for the name, you're looking for a name, you're looking for money, and looking for all that thing. How we shall be the leader, and just not wishing. I've already been doing a lot in the community, and that's why when I went to school, everybody expected Jalango to go graduate on a media-related study. But I went to learn community development. I graduated on community development so that I would know how to change the life of our peoples. Because this same community is what has given me a chance to be what I am today. You understand? So I will not be that kind of leader. I will be the leader who want to change lives. I'm launching my manifesto on the 3rd of December, in Atole Sereni. It's going to be a big event where people come out and know the kind of person. If you've always seen me as a comedian, come and see me differently. If you've seen me as this guy who is just doing marketing, come and see me differently. This is a new challenge, and we are ready to take it. And we are able to make a difference in people's lives.
Mr. Jalas, Heavy J, mambo vipi?
Poa.
Frasha here wa JMG TV. So I'm one of the people mwenye anakukampenia sana.
Asante.
I believe uta make changes in Lang'ata. But my friends walikuwa wananiambia you'll be like just kama Jaguar alipotea, ule Ali wa KTN alipotea. So what do you have to say to assure us as young people that wewe mwenyewe uta maintain your pace?
Wacha wapotee na wapotee kabisa. So maybe so that when they see the kind of leadership we are bringing, wapate kurudi.
Alafu
need to give back to the community and assure guys that we are much more than just what people think that politics gives. There are people who come in. There are so many politicians out here who are doing amazing jobs. And people never get to talk about them. People always talk about politicians who are not doing anything. I'm not a politician. I am a leader.
Asante.
Thank you.
Yes. Jalango, my name is Kid. I work for SP Buzz. I have a question to ask. Most of your fans want to know, because you've been voted the most among the top 10 radio personality in Africa.
Why top 10? Just say what, number 1.
Number 1.
Why you keep on putting me in top 10? I hate that.
All right.
I'm the number 1, my guy.
All right.
And that I keep on telling you guys every day. Always call yourself number 1. Whether it is press, presenter, or buy. Say, this is presenter or buy. Kenya's number 1 online TV. When it is, this is Binga TV or JN or Plug or BTG or SM. Always call yourself number 1. Because if you don't call yourself number 1, people will go for number 2. Always make yourself on top. If you don't put yourself on top there, nobody will ever put you up there. Alright, so talk to the number 1 Kenyan online TV, radio presenter, host, and Lang'ata incoming MP. Go ahead, sir.
Jalango, number one radio personality in Africa.
Go ahead.
Your fans want to know, because I understand at the end of when officials will start campaigning for your seat,
yes.
MP seat in Lang'ata, they want to know clearly. Do you have a contract with your employees?
Yes.
In case you miss out to get a seat for MP, will you go back? Will you go back and work?
This is the problem with people like you. You always believe that you're not going to make it. You understand? I'm not going to this thing not to make it. You are looking at the incoming MP of Lang'ata. So we don't have a part 2. You understand? But again, Again, if I don't become the MP, there's Jalango TV, that's already a huge vibe. I run a complete marketing agency, I run a media. But then again, this is Heavy J Baba. I will not look for job, they will look for me.
The reason I was asking was that because I understand you're very in demand. So I want to know, I want to ask to know.
Yes.
Is there a contract in case now you are free? Because I understand everyone wants to work with you.
Now, listen now, let me make it even better and sweeter for you from SPM Bars. Even you at SPM is looking for me. so God has blessed me so much because of hard work. There's nothing that will ever replace hard work. You have to wake up, you have to chase, you have to push, you have to build your brand to a point where you're not selling yourself anymore. You're a brand on yourself. You understand? If you are, for example, this is Mungai Eve. How are you doing that job? How are you doing? Are you doing it to an extent that you're still begging people to employ you? This is employment already. You understand? If I'll ever get back to radio, I'm actually going to be the first MP who is a presenter. Because bunge inaanza saa ngapi? 10. So napiga job pale Kiss haraka nini nikimaliza pap nimeingia bunge. I hope I've answered your question. But it shouldn't be a problem.
You want another question?
No.
Jalango.
Yes.
This is presented by the leading online YouTube channel in Kenya.
Very good.
Now, Jalango, you've been on the forefront supporting Kenyan musicians.
Yes.
Now, kuna hii petition ya Eric Omondi of playing 75% Kenyan music. You being a radio personality, what's your take on that?
I work at Kiss FM, and if you listen at Kiss in the morning, Kamene and I, we play up to almost 80% of Kenyan music. Yes. I don't know if you listen to that. And I want you guys to understand that we play 80% of Kenyan music. The problem with my brother Eric, we bangi. Bangi. That's where the problem begins. You know why? If Eric wanted this thing to work, he could have called me. He has my number, right? He has Churchill's number. He has a few musicians' number. He has so many people's numbers, their personalities, all right? He could have sat down and called us and told us that this is the reason, so that it is not everybody sees it as Eric Omondi's fight. It is an industry fight. Lakini sasa Eric akamua kwenda kwa vita mtu ngapi? Moja. Eric, which camera should I lay? Utapigwa wewe, utapigwa pako nyoroke kabisa. And I need us to fight this fight, all of us together, involve all the stakeholders. We have DJs, we have the artists themselves, we have comedians. By the comedians now tulimwambia kijaribu hiyo jinga na sisi tutampiga na tuende tuonyeshe watu pali anaishi na mashida yake yote na tumrudishe kwao Kenya. Asijaribu hiyo jinga na comedians. Now, so all this time we want our real support. People make money out of music. The industry is a multi-billion industry. If you travel out here, you'd see and realize that most people make money out of the creative industry. But you can't fight this war yourself. We need everyone, all right? We need everyone. So Eric, go back home, redraft the bill, include everyone. Let's all move as an industry.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Mutua from CBZ TV. And yesterday we saw Nikita winning 2 Afrima Awards. How can you comment on that?
Wow, Nikita, I'm very, very proud of Nikita, because when Nikita was, I think, 8 years old, 8 or 9, when I was starting Jalango TV, Nikita, through Terence and Chebi, they gave me the first interview when Nikita was still a very small, beautiful young girl. But look at her right now. What does Nikita journey tells you? It tells you about consistency, hard work, and passion about everything. I want to take this opportunity as Jalas mwenyewe to just appreciate Nikita. And Nikita, if you can just make a quick appearance at LUO Festival, I would appreciate, so that you can sing that beautiful song, My Ex.
Yes, Mr. Heavy J.
Talk to me.
YGMG TV back here again. So the issue with us youths ni employment, and that is really making us suffer. We have degrees na hizo ma diplomas na nini, hata some of us tumeenda mpaka extent ya kupata masters, and you are still suffering. So na najua wewe ni mtu wa watu, umekuwa chini, na you understand the struggle of youth man. So what plans do you have for us youths ukifika pale kwa wazito to make sure that we have jobs.
Number one.
Ukijibu hiyo,
yes.
Consider me pia mimi nataka kazi. Hata pia mimi.
Number one.
Yes.
The fact that you don't see what you are doing right now as job.
Yes.
Is the biggest mistake in your life. What you're doing, that camera alone that you're holding, is the biggest job you can ever think about. All you need is consistency. People are earning from YouTube. Am I lying?
Yes.
There are people, YouTubers here seated with us here, earning more than lawyers in this town, earning more than teachers, earning more than ministers here. But the thing is, you want somebody to describe the next job for you. I can't lie to you. The creative industry is the next big thing. And we are a new generation, a generation different from our parents who believed that a contract at a government office, a civil service office, or a lawyer or a doctor somewhere, that is what we call job. This is already job. I want to call out most of our youths and everyone that you know what, as much as you have these degrees and everything, the one thing that will change the narrative is ourselves when we start taking the passions that we have, the creative industry that we have, to be our biggest job. But out there, we will fight and push for bills that will have youths employed in the different government sectors. That is what they believe as jobs.
The last, I'd love to ask again. We see so many young people rising in music, in the entertainment industry. And are we expecting upcoming talents in the LUO Fest, and how many do you give a chance to perform?
Wow. Really, I can easily tell you something. That if there's one person who's given talent to anyone, ask Nadia today, when nobody or very few people knew who Nadia was. She was a student at Maseno University. I think the biggest event she's ever performed in at that time was LUO Festival. Until people used to question me, who is this young lady you're giving chance? And Nadia herself knows that I used to defend and tell them that this is the next big talent. LUO Festival gives the biggest talent to everyone. Breezy will be there, we'll have Kibandaski there, Nyasaje will be there, and so many. And Bahati will be also making a quick appearance there to sing with the Prince Inda, and Hat the band will also be making an appearance to sing with the Breezy. Yes, so there's always a lot of artists coming back.
Mheshimiwa already.
Very good. You have my right name.
Okay, so Mheshimiwa, you're going into Lang'ata.
Silence hapo nyuma tafadhali.
And the question is, are you affiliated to any party right now? Ama ni ODM?
So what question are you asking? Are you affiliated to any party or ODM? Anyway, from your mouth to God's ears, I'm in ODM.
Amen.
Yes, thank you so much.
Anyone else?
I represent the Wabit Show.
Wabit Show.
Mbona umeamua represent ODM na si chama zingine, ama it's because he's your fellow tribesman?
No. I don't go for tribes. The people I've supported in my life have never been tribes. This lady here, Munyao, right? Yeah. What tribe are you?
Kamba.
You asked me to support your YouTube channel. Did I do it?
Yeah, you did.
You did a full interview with me. Did I bother whether you are Luo or not?
No, you didn't.
I didn't. This is BTG. Where are you from? Meru. You asked me to support you. Did I support you? This is Wu, Don. Have I supported your YouTube channel?
Sure.
I've never ever in one day ever thought and seen ourselves here as people, tribes. I've never ever. You understand? When I decided to take Harun